Hello everybody, Lord X is here again, and I'd like to welcome you back to the world's most amazing title screen. So amazing in fact it doesn't even tell you what the title is. This of course is the original Nintendo Entertainment System's Final Fantasy, as done back in the day by Square Enix, known as Square. And I told you guys that I'd be doing this playthrough of this game. I want to, because I have never completed this version, the original. I have completed Final Fantasy Origins, which had a remake of 1 and 2 on the PlayStation console. I've also completed Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls, which was the exact same game, but on the Game Boy Advance. I have also completed the Final Fantasy 1 remake on the PlayStation Portable, as well as the Android and iOS remake, which was that same game, but on mobile platforms, but never the original. Namely because I didn't really get to play it, and I never had the system to play it. I do now own that version. I do own the cartridge, so yeah, don't pirate kids, that's wrong. But yeah, I do own that version, so I have played it since, but I never actually played very far on my own NES when I had one. So yeah, I'm doing this and uploading it for you and more for myself for prosperity, because this game is sadomasochist levels of fucking hard. I told you guys I wasn't going to show you the stuff with me grinding and like leveling up, and I'm still not going to do that because that's not that fun to watch. That's the sort of thing you're either into or you're not, and if you're into it, you're going to play it yourself. You want to do it yourself. This game is fucking... This is nasty. This is nasty. This game decided to just go sadistic on me, and, you know, I don't mind a bit of being sadistic, but you could at least take me out to dinner first, game. This game is ridiculous. So what I've done is spend more hours than I would like to admit leveling up just to level 5. From level 1 to 5 took me a lot longer than it had in any previous version of this game. Or sorry, other versions of this game. So yeah, I got to level 5 now. So we're going to go back in, and I'm actually going to go to the next story point, to the point we have to proceed. We've got to go rescue Princess Sarah, and got to fight the Chaos Knight Garland in the Chaos Shrine. I'm just hoping I can get there. Well, I know I can get there. I've been leveling up in there, which, again, has been fucking rancidly hard. But I just want to get there and hopefully kill him, and then we can go back to the castle and actually get the rest of the game underway. So that's what we're going to do. So, yeah, let's do that. So, here we go. Back into Final Fantasy. Okay, and obviously you save in town because you go into an inn. Obviously, beautiful things to discover are... stuff like, I have tents now. I only keep 2 on me at a time. They're relatively expensive, although I now have 1,000 gil, or gold as it's called in this game. Didn't become gil into the second game, apparently. But yes, and tents obviously don't just give you your health back, or allow you to heal out in the field, as the whole group can heal. But in this game they save, which wasn't, or hasn't always been a thing, to my recollection. So, that's actually pretty handy. It doesn't bring your MP back, or in this case your uses of magic. So that's handy. I had all the weapons and armor to begin with, like, not long after I'd done the first episode, so, at least from this town. My magic has increased. I can now have 4 uses of the initial spells, which of course, again, are named differently to the rest of the Final Fantasy series when they became standardized. Fire is still the same, but it would be Fire, Lit, or Lightning, as it would be in this. It was renamed to Thunder. And Slept, they just took a letter out, it should be Sleep. They're my first 3 Black Mage spells I choose. I haven't got any level 2 ones, the shop doesn't have any level 2 ones. That's the next shop. We get to the next Black Magic shop. So, and if we go over to Can, the White Mage, we have Cure, which it would be Cure. Fog, which would be Protect. Again, they named it something different, they didn't have the data on cartridge to be able to name it what they wanted, or they changed it later for whatever reason. It doesn't increase invasion, it protects you a little bit from damage. And Harm, which is named something completely different in this. I took a gamble on knowing what it was, and I was correct. Harm was changed, its name was changed to the spell name Dire. And that's the thing, you don't have spell descriptions in this game, so at some point I'm going to have to look up a list of what's what. I'm just lucky that I kind of guessed relatively easily what the first 3 of both characters were. But Dire, the spell description of Dire in the original game is basically only a white mage can use it, but it harms undead, or harms natural, re-resurrected creatures of any kind, in spectres as well, ghosts. So yeah, that's the thing in Dire, and later on you would get like Diaga or Diaga, stuff like that. So harm is the equivalent of that in this game, and it's actually very fucking effective. I just haven't come across that many. There are some in the Chaos Shrine where we're going now, so I had to look into stats and stuff because this game throws you a curveball, like properly curveball that I'm not used to. Final Fantasy games tend to be quite well balanced and quite well looked into. The original was not so. Meaning, other than magic, which seems to hit every time unless it's just completely ineffective, yeah, even if you look in stats and it's got like damage to the right there, hit percentage, which I'm assuming is just for my staff, which doesn't make any sense for the Black Mage because I've hit a lot more times than 9%. Anyway, I only absorb 1 damage, or my chance of absorbing is 1, but that's not, that again seems like it's a percentage. But my evade is 58%, which is the highest on this Black Mage character, and that seems about right, I'm not going to lie. But the other stats, especially the hit percentage, doesn't necessarily seem right, unless it's discounting magic. But if we quickly go into another character, one that's missing a lot at the moment, is the Fighter Kev. And that hit percentage is about, I'm not going to lie, it seems about right. He's been missing a hell of a lot. So it's really weird that sometimes they'll hit consecutively and then they'll just miss continuously. That's a thing that can happen and has happened a lot in modern FF games, but because you have a status effect on you. So I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to go up here, we're going to go to Chaos Shrine, we're going to kick the shit out of Garland. Hopefully I'm not going to get any fights or very few fights on the way. I've got some tents to heal outside though, so... Oh good, it's not giving me something insanely hard. I'm not editing this video, so... we're just playing straight through, so I'm just going to do a standard attack on all of them. And hopefully now my characters are well hard enough, shall we say, to just deal with the little imps. Or goblins as they're called in future games. Okay, so very straightforward. Nice to see Kev and Tom both have massive HP. And for this game, believe me, that's massive. You start off with nothing. Like, one hit can just easily kill the Black Mage. They all still want to go for my Black Mage. That's just a Final Fantasy thing. Whenever I have a Black Mage, and Black Mage is always my main character, they want to rape. I don't know why. Of course. A few more. I'm still not going to use my magic because my Black Mage only has 4 uses. I only have level 1 magic. I haven't got any level 2, and it has 4 uses. The level 1. I thought I'd be at least 5 by now. This is where MP makes it a little bit better in the newer games, or a little bit easier, should I say? Because yeah, eventually MP stacks over so much that you, although it's used across all of your magics, you can use your base magics a lot more. Then again, they do become pretty useless. So I don't know. Okay. Okay, so I'm luckily able to still kill them in 1 hit with the Black Mage. And the White Mage goes from doing fuck all damage with just that Iron Hammer, just a normal attack, to massive damage. The White Mage in the Final Fantasy games has always been a weird one, mainly for healing, but also does a huge amount of physical damage. That was a lot of damage for that. Okay. Okay, we're in. So, hopefully, all being well, because I'm going to go straight ahead in this Chaos Shrine. Let's hit a 10 up. Everyone's health recovered. Push A to save game, push B to not. So we're going to save. You still get that tune in the newer games. You just get a... I can't remember getting an opportunity to save. I could be wrong. Depends on the game. So this is the Chaos Shrine. We are going to go straight ahead. There are 4 locked rooms around the edges. I've only, in this particular one, because I had to push out and come out because I was taking a hell of a lot of damage, like a few hours ago. There is 4 rooms around the side. I believe they're all locked with a mystic key, by a mystic key, if I remember from from playing it on PlayStation and Game Boy Advance, and then later on iOS, and so on. And I believe they're all locked by a mystic key, and you need either 4 mystic keys or the mystic key that opens all 4 of them. So I'm not going to go to the left and explore those. We're going on to Garland. Oh, beautiful. So there's Princess Sarah up there, and here's Garland. Let's see me get sodomized. Let's do it. No one touches my princess, light warriors. You impertinent fools. I'm Garland. Oh, sorry. I, Garland, will knock you all down. Let's do it. Ah, that's a shame. I thought we were going to have some boss music. Again, limited programming in the first game. Okay. So, hit him with a fire. And all of that. I don't want to waste the harm spell, because I don't think Garland counts as undead, so I don't think it's going to work. So, let's see. Oh, that's quite a lot of damage on Nexus. Okay. White Mage does fuck all. Fire does something. Fire does something good. Okay, so it looks like magic's going to be the thing here. Garland's just chilling there, like being all fucking emo in his knight's armour, like half shrouded by his cape. He's like, yeah, don't take a picture of me. Bet he wants you to take a picture of him. Fortunately, cameras have not been invented in this world yet. Yeah. I'm going to cure Exus at the top there, because he's going to end up getting gang raped by Garland if not. Have some more fire. I do love the Black Mage. Oh! Oh! So much easier than some of the fights I've already done. Beautiful. Yeah, 32 experience points, 250 gold. Well, I over-prepared for that. Okay, hello Princess Sarah. So, you are the light warriors, thank you. Awesome. Here we are, addressing the King and Princess Sarah. So we will get a bit of story now. This much I know. So yeah, let's talk to the King. If the story, like, it's going to be basic, because there's always a rolling screen, because this now counts as the game starting, I guess. So, I might read it to you. Depends how painfully slow it is. Because, yeah, let's just see. Anyway, what's he got to say? Thank you for saving the princess. To aid your quest, I ordered a bridge built to the continent. Okay, to what continent? Go now and make the orb shine again to the crystals. Okay, so that's cool. That's a nice bit of dialogue there. This loot has been passed down from queen to princess for 2,000 years. Garland stole it when he kidnapped me. Please accept it as a gift. It just might come in handy. Okay, good thing I talked to her. So I can't remember what the loot does. Beautiful music fills the air. Okay, that's going to be to wake something up later. Somehow. Can't remember. What you got to say now, guard? Thank you for rescuing the princess. You're all going to say the same thing, aren't you? Okay. Okay, so it's going to be a slow walk out of the castle. I'm not going to go around and explore the doors of the castle, because I know they're all fucking locked. Other than the Queen's room, which I don't know if this is the one or it's the one over the side. This is her sister, I think. My sister is back safe, thank you. I will just go and have a word with the Queen. See, I don't think she gives you anything. Yeah, I don't think she gives you anything at all, but no, I think she'd be a bit more grateful for randoms show up and decide, where the fuck am I going? This wall's blocked off. Oh yeah, 4 randoms show up and decide to help you out, and you give them nothing. Just checking, because sometimes they had a few secrets here, like back entrances to rooms. God damn it! What did I come the long way around? What you got to say, old man? 400 years ago, the treasury was locked by the mystic key. Our ancestors gave the key to the Prince of Elfland for safekeeping. Good to know, because I need that mystic key for the Chaos Shrine as well. So, you say exactly the same thing. Yep. So, I have gone totally the wrong way. Talk to the Queen. Let's go the long way around. If I go out the back there, I'm just going to exit the castle. No biggie. So why did your king, or one of your previous kings, I'm guessing at least 4 kings ago, give the key to the elves? Is my question. Because it's your treasury. Video game logic, I guess. Thank you for rescuing the princess. Okay, Queen, what you got to say? Thank you for saving Princess Sarah. So you don't even save my daughter. Cool. Had to save on that language and programming somehow. Okay. So yeah, I didn't think she gave us anything anyway. So back out. Cool. So we'll go back into town. There will be nothing new to buy here apart from there'll be people saying thank you. No, Cornelia, the Dream City. Probably the guards, and that will say thank you. But I did use one of my tents, so I shall purchase another one. You have to purchase them in ones, so I'll actually purchase a couple. And another heal. Heal is exactly what it states. It's a health potion. Pure is a cleansing potion to get rid of status ailments. So what elixirs theoretically become in the new games. Matoya has poor eyesight. She needs the crystal to see. Oh, you can put crystal in now because it's a one-off. No, Matoya has a crystal eyeball. Just to note, that's how it's translated in later games. And yes, you do need to find for Aralyn the Dancer. Good. Right, let's. I'm gonna go to the inn, waste 30 gold or gil, sorry, to save, and then we're gonna proceed across the bridge. Then the game will begin. Yes, please. So Garland was really straightforward, much more straightforward than nearly every fight I've had until this point. So the sadomasochism and the sodomy that this game has put me through has absolutely paid off. Okay, and the enemy groupings and such seem to be random. So that is our bridge, a little white speck here. So I'll go across it and let's see what happens. Story. And so their journey begins. I don't know if I'm meant to press anything or if it's just going to carry on. I do press something. What awaits the four? They do not know. Each holding an orb. Crystal again, that 2,000 years ago shined with beauty from within, but now only darkness. Come, start your journey, return the light of peace to our world. Oh, program avoidance here, apparently. Okay, so they're the pre-game credits of staff. That's quite cool. And you get to production of Square A-Team. So back in by the time it was released in 1990, like 3 years after it was like kind of finalised. Okay, so that's cool. I actually got to control the speed of that. You don't get to do that in the new games, so that's good. Right, we need to get to Provoca, and we need to get to Provoca fucking soon because I'm guessing. Right, I'm not going to bother. The other guys can handle these pretty much. Yeah, I'm gonna guess, it is just a guess, the enemies are gonna start stacking up and being quite nasty around here, so... Okay, 2 misses, fantastic, just what I wanted. No, the Black Belt, or in modern Final Fantasy games, the Monk, could not handle that. Lots of misses, good thing that didn't happen with Garland. Okay, well see, 72 damage there, that's a stupid amount of critical, that is like 4 times the amount that enemy needs to die, and then other times you'll either get a miss or randomly get just stupidity out of the game. Oh, no. Well, these things are nasty. These things are very fucking nasty. This is what I'm hoping not to have too much of. Magic is one of the only things that's actually really effective against them as well. And they're not an undead, so harm isn't going to work. See, that's a fucking hell. Jesus, like literally just obliterated Exus because they just won't leave him alone. Okay, so to be on the safe side, I'm going to have to drink, have a heal on him. You guys can fight him, and I'm going to have to use Cure on him as well. Alright, that kept me safe. Yeah, those things are nasty. And as you can see again, the game, like many of the ones that come after this, has a thing about going for the character you choose to be at the top of your team, or your black mage, specifically your black mage. Later on, of course, you have front and back rows. You don't have that in this game. Everybody is on the same line. But yeah, it's one of them. Magic. Yeah, she can still cure him up to standard. Now, I don't think there's a menu in this. Not menu. This is the rotating who you want the main character to be. A map, sorry. I don't think there is. It's going to be a pain in the ass. That's something I might have to look up later. I believe Matoya, if you go up and left here, is that way. But we need to go this way. We need to go right to the east. Find the city of Provoca. Ah, you can fuck off. Okay. I am not in the mood to die out here. I mean, technically we're saved, so it doesn't matter too much, but I didn't realise you were going to be stacking up these motherfuckers. Yeah, just fight the way through it. again. Okay. Physical attacks do bugger all to these guys. Just nuke that top one, X's. Good. That's something. I'm going to run out of magic real quickly with no way to replenish it. And cure Exus again. Oh, that's handy. I didn't get to fire off that magic spell that I wanted Exus to cast, so that's one magic held back. And again, one of the problems with the usage system over the mana or MP system, but again, makes this game fucking challenging. And as sadistic as it is, I like that. I enjoy that. Yeah, this is another thing as well. Cure does not do a set amount of healing. That's weird to me. But again, more challenging. More challenging. Right, Provoker is not up there. It's down if I remember. Oh, okay. So this is happening. I've only got 2 casts left. I'm gonna go with fire again, like my mainstay. I remember these guys being fucking nasty in like the normal game, but then again, I also remember being able to over level. This game is gonna be a dick about that because fire done fuck all. Okay. Oh, thank fuck that missed. Okay, I'm not gonna try any more magic against you because I only have 1 spell left, and that could be a lifesaver at another point. Come on, die. Oh, 32 damage in 1 hit. That's not nice. That's like half my Black Mage's life in 1 go, pretty much. Thank fuck for that. I'm gonna have to use a tent after this. Good thing I bought a few with me. 48 experience points is a lot at this point in this particular version of this game. Because if we go to status, yeah, I need like 784 to level up to level 6, but I've been getting like 9 experience points for killing 4 enemies here and there, so yeah, we're going to use that. And the tent didn't even take me to full health, although I am aware, of course, later on not necessarily in this game, but other games, you'll get a cottage. Here we go. This is where I've got to be. Beautiful, this is Provoker. Not that it announced that, but I know it's... help. Yeah, I believe pirates have taken over this town. Please don't be a pirate. This town has been invaded by pirates. Okay, so get out of the way, please, buddy, because I want to save. I think it's going to cost more as well, is it? Yeah, 50 gold. I do not care. I'm just happy we got here. I believe I can go in the shops, so I'm going to take a little look around, because I believe the pirate captain's bottom right or bottom left. I can't remember. No, he's right there. Top left. Okay. Let's have a look around, see if I can buy some more magic to get myself out of it. So this is the chapel, or in this case, the clinic in the original game. This is where you can resurrect people, basically back to 1 health. White magic. What do we have? No, Exus will not learn this. Okay. Okay, mute. So mute is silence. Cast silence on the enemy. It's got to be. Lamp. I do not know what that is. Like increase, like hitting chance on people, maybe. And these are things I'm gonna have to look up. I'm not gonna buy them right now. I'm not gonna buy them right now. I might have to look them up and show them in another episode. See if black magic's any better. So ice is blizzard. So ice I am going to buy. Yes, I am. Who will learn the spell? Exus. Of course. Dark I believe is blind. Temper will be rage. And slow will be literally slow, or something similar. So, okay. So, dark. I'm not going to buy any more just yet anyway, because I don't actually want to, because they're a lot of money each. I'm going to have to grind outside, so on and so forth. What weaponry are we looking at? So, short sword. It's going to be for the warrior, obviously. This always spun me out, like, Scimitar 200. My guy's already got a rapier, my warrior anyway. And this always spun me out about this game. Again, it was to save data for programming, for the language, of what people see on the screen. But obviously, my white mage has the iron hammer already equipped. So, but they've got iron and then a picture of a hammer, or as the data they made look, a letter form they made look like a hammer. Down here they've got scimitar, no picture of a sword, because it was easier to write scimitar rather than writing SCY and then having a curved sword logo. They couldn't do it. But on anything they could save space, I'm guessing that's hand axe, and this is short sword, because a picture of a sword. So it's just like, okay, this is how you manage to save space. So I can see what it's got confusing. Obviously, it became standardised from Final Fantasy II onwards, where they didn't necessarily need to do that. But very quirky, very quirky. I'm gonna buy a short sword. Kev can take that. Kev the warrior, and yes, weapon equip. You can have that. And I'm going to go sell your other one. I like how they keep their weapon as well. So, yeah, we're never going to use that. I did just sell that, right? And just buy something. Yes, I did. Okay, good. Because I didn't just disappear there and then. So that's, yeah, that's handy. Okay, so is the armor shop around here or is it in the next bit? Okay, you can't go in any of these. In the next games, these little divots you kind of go in, there might have been hidden items. Oh yeah, this game's different like that as well. You can't just click on something. You can actually click on any single square with your interact button, and there's like nothing here, nothing here. So secret items literally can be found on every tile of the game, which is not particularly good. Okay. So I have reduced myself to 387 gil. That's fine. I'm going to have to go back and, now I've got my weapons and save again with this. So that's another 50 out of the way. I could use a save state since this is an emulator I'm playing on, even though I own this copy of the game. But yeah, it actually saves properly as well, which is always beautiful. So, I think that'll have to do for this episode. I wanted to make it a little bit longer and more interesting, but it's not going to be interesting now because I'm not going to fight these pirates yet. I will come back when I fight these pirates because that will then be time to move on from this place-ish. By then I believe you get a ship for fighting said pirates, kicking their ass. So yeah, we'll do that. We'll free the town from them in the next episode, but I'll go and grind a shitload more before I do that, and so I can buy all the new weapons, the magic, find out what the white magic is, get a list of that up so I can buy the correct stuff, and yeah, go on from there. So, may not have been what you guys were after necessarily. I know I've got some Alien Isolation to cover, and Tales from the Borderlands. I will be doing them, but I've just been playing this game actually quite a lot, and I haven't had a lot of time, lots of work to do. So, yeah, but I want to thank you guys for watching, because I do love Final Fantasy, and this throwback is amazing, because it just, again, just hard as fucking balls. It's something to just sink some time into and sink my teeth into, and see how it compares to the other ones I've played. But with that being said, anyway, I, as always, have been Lord Exodus, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And I'll see you in the next video. So, in a bit.